Okay, so before you guys even label this a hate video or you're doing this for views, I want you all to know I am a KSI fan. Like, I genuinely love KSI. I've been watching KSI for like over 8 years now. Love the guy, I think he's funny. But on this channel, I always try to stay unbiased. And that will stay true in this video as well. Hello everybody, I'm Jodze, and today we will be discussing the downfall of KSI. Now again, I said I like KSI because I genuinely do. I find KSI to be an interesting character. He's also one of the pioneers of YouTube. You have to call him one of the biggest OGs. He really paved a way for so many content creators to do this as their careers today. But recently, it feels like KSI has just become someone he's not meant to be. Almost like he's trying to replicate Jake Paul in the sense of being the bad guy and wanting to be main character and having this sort of main character syndrome. I'm going to talk about 3 scenarios specifically, which has led to my belief in the fact that the statement KSI has had a downfall is true. So I believe KSI's downfall started with the launch of Prime. Now, this is not a downfall in terms of relevance. I think this is a downfall in terms of likability. Look, if you're going to surround yourself with someone like Logan Paul, who is just flushed with controversy and differing opinions, you are obviously going to have a general decrease in your likability. Remember the quote, "You are who you surround yourself with." This stays true. KSI is now surrounding himself with someone that is very controversial. Now, obviously, KSI himself would become more controversial. Whether he deserves it or not is another story. But is he more controversial? Yes. I feel like everyone that's watched KSI for an extended period of time knows that this man has an enormously large ego. Whether it be music and the diss track era back in 2017, or boxing now, having the biggest ego and wanting to be the best. One thing is always consistent: KSI's ego in everything he does is ridiculously large. And look, you don't have to view it as a bad thing, you can view it as a good thing. KSI's ego is the reason why he's so popular now. His drive to want to be the best and believing he can do anything he puts his mind to has just made him a global phenomenon. But now I think it's gotten a bit too far. I'm going to reference 2 different things. The first one being Dan CDM. Now, like KSI, I love Dan CDM. I love both of them equally. So to see them beef, it's kind of annoying, to be honest. I see both of them as pioneers, and Dan CDM is someone that was never really in controversy throughout his career. He's always been a very unproblematic person. So for him to comment on something is very, very big. Now, the way KSI responded to Dan TDM's tweets, I'm not even going to put it up. We all know about the infamous tweet, basically him bashing at Lunchly, which is a direct rival to Lunchables. I'm not going to talk about my opinion on Lunchly, mainly because I haven't actually tried it. I don't know much about it, and I won't comment on things I don't know. But I can say for certain, the way that KSI replied to Dan TDM was really bad. I think the way that Mr. Beast replied, in the sense of giving a more logical, theoretical explanation, was much better suited to both Dan TDM and Mr. Beast's audiences. How KSI responded with a large amount of ridiculously mean and honestly unneeded tweets just showed his immaturity. I mean, look, even Dan TDM said it was funnier to not feed into it and just see him basically talking to himself. I'm going to put the meme of the guy talking to the brick wall, because that was what KSI was doing. And look, Dan TDM didn't really reply. KSI didn't get the reaction he wanted, but he kept going because his ego wouldn't allow him to just leave completely being embarrassed and not getting a reaction. So he just kept going at Dan TDM, showing that immaturity over and over and over again. Even to the point where at the most recent Misfits event, he's calling out Dan TDM on the main stage. Dan TDM does not care. He said in an interview he does not care with Tommy Innit. And now the third scenario with Anisong Gib. Now, I am also a watcher of Gib. I love Gib. I love the way he winds up people. And to see KSI and Gib beefing after they were friends, and they can say whatever they want, they were friends, Gib is close with a lot of the sidemen, like Simon, and especially with Bog, Harry. I mean, bro, the beef is just really, really sad. They won't end up fighting. I know this is probably all for clicks, but Gib is basically going around trying to slay promotions, and KSI is annoyed because he doesn't want his promotion to be looked down upon, and with Gib winning, it really annoyed KSI. Now, like me, a lot of people are annoyed that KSI is trying to just promote this beef between him and Gib because it hurts a lot of the long-term Sidemen watchers like myself. And again, just like the Dan CDM scenario, it just shows his ego, his humongous ego of I don't want to lose, I want to be better than everyone. And it's just a really, really sad watch. Now, in terms of relevance, I don't think there's any way KSI can fall off. I'm talking more about likability. I think a lot of the long-term KSI watchers are watching him kind of spiral down into this mainstream sort of character personality where they're kind of just really rude and egotistical. But in terms of relevance, I don't think KSI can ever fall off. This isn't any sort of glazing. He's done too much in his career to be able to fall off, and he will be relevant till about 40, 45 to be honest. He's just done too much to be irrelevant. With that being said, I've been George. Hope you guys enjoyed this new angle and also this new mic. I'm gonna get another new mic that actually has like a stand, so it'll look a lot more professional. But yeah, follow my Twitch at George, follow my YouTube at George, follow my Twitter at George. Love you all. Hope you guys will have a good day. Peace out.